Hello, and welcome to the Pride Reading Program webinar series. We are really excited you've joined us today for our topic, How Children Learn to Read. Reading is one of the most valuable skills we teach children, which is why it is one of the first core skills we teach in school. This particular skill is so common that most adults don't even remember learning to read. For many of us, it seems as if the skill has always been there. Of course, when it comes to teaching or raising children, we have to revisit the process. So sit back and enjoy as we explore today's topic, How Children Learn to Read. When children learn to read, they begin with phonological awareness. Phonological awareness involves being able to hear and recognize the different sounds within words. It is the foundation of reading. Without this crucial skill, a child cannot learn to read. Children that have strong phonological awareness are able to do things like rhyming, breaking up syllables, and blending sounds to form words. Children need to recognize the sounds, rhythm, and rhyme involving spoken words before they can begin to read. Rhyming. Children can learn rhyming skills through listening and reading rhyming stories or poems with an instructor. For example, while reading a rhyming story, the instructor might say, "Did you hear a word that rhymes with dog?" Or the instructor might have the child close their eyes and say, "I am going to say 2 words. If they rhyme, raise your hand. If they don't, shake your head." Syllables. Children can learn how to identify syllables by clapping the number of beats in a word. For example, a child might clap the number of syllables in their own name like Jason. You can also clap out the days of the week Tuesday, the months of the year, September, and fun words like cucumber or Cinderella. Phonemic awareness. Phonemic awareness means that your child is able to hear and separate the individual sounds in spoken words. For example, the instructor may ask to identifying a specific sound in a word. What is the first sound you hear in the word mop? What is the last sound you hear in the word mop? Or removing a sound from a word. Say the word bit without the B sound. Or changing a sound to another sound in a word. Say pin. Change the P sound to the W sound. Phonological awareness is highly related to later success in reading and spelling, and children therefore need to master these pre-reading skills before learning to read. Before a child can learn how to read words, they must start their reading education by learning the letters and sounds. A clear understanding of the alphabet is essential for helping children learn how to piece words together. It also plays a vital role in pronunciation. Learners start with letters as an introductory step. Phonics is a method of teaching students how to connect the letters with the sounds and how to use this letter-sound relationship to read and spell words. Phonics is a key component of reading because decoding is the foundation upon which all reading instruction is built. Lessons are built on previously taught information, from simple to complex, with clear, concise student objectives that are driven by ongoing assessment. For example, consonant and short vowel sounds, then digraphs and blends, followed by long vowels and other vowel patterns, syllable patterns, affixes, and so on. The most effective phonics instruction is based on the science of reading, meaning it is systematic, sequential, cumulative, and explicit. Each individual skill is taught in isolation, beginning with the most basic levels of phonics and developing into the most advanced spelling rules and morphological concepts, step by step. The explicit instruction in phonics is carefully built around a scope and sequence. This scope and sequence dictate the order in which each concept or skill is taught. Learning to read requires regular practice and encouragement. The more practice children receive, the more likely they master these key concepts. With time, regular practice can become a lifelong reading habit. To support learning and help children develop strong reading skills, parents and teachers should focus on creating a positive environment for practice. For many children, learning to read is frustrating before it is rewarding. Creating a patient, understanding, and positive environment helps children feel supported while learning to read. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you found this webinar on how children learn to read helpful. If you'd like to learn more about how children learn to read, the Pride Reading Program, and other resources, please visit our website at pridereadingprogram.com. And don't forget to share and follow the Pride Reading Program on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn to get notified when the next Pride Reading Program webinar is released.